All right. So League of Legends Mobile has been the most anticipated mobile game to come out to the mobile market, but yet is on the verge of failing, right? And in today's podcast, which is also the very first podcast of Chris and Reg, we're going to be talking about how that happened and the future of Wild Rift. So I am the Chris part of this podcast.
And I'm the
This
Hrach
is Reg.
part of this podcast. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the brain and he's gonna be the one who's gonna talk. No, this is a
All
joke.
right. So I'm qualified to talk about this game because I'm a content creator for this game, if you don't know already. I've actually worked closely with Riot as well on esports
Mm.
of this game and all of that. I've seen all the stuff that went wrong. So yeah, let's start talking about it. So a very important thing that not many people know about is actually the history of Wild Rift, right? Like, why did Wild Rift not just come out like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Because League of Legends obviously came out like, what, 10 years ago, 11, 12 years ago, something
Way
like that,
longer.
like really long ago, right? So the question is, why did Wild Rift not come out a while ago? So we actually found a tweet that kind of perfectly summarized about what happened and what didn't happen. And I find this a credible source because the maker of this tweet is actually, I believe, the CEO of Liquipedia, which is a massive website. So if we just could quickly take the tweet and take a look at
Yeah.
what it is.
By the way, just a quick information, it was released in 2009, so 13 years ago. Holy
They're
shit.
almost 14.
14 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, here we go. So you may be asking, right, like why did Wild Rift not come out? Tencent owns Riot, if you didn't know that already, right? Like Tencent owns 100% of Riot. So Tencent owns League of Legends, Tencent owns all these games. So Tencent wanted Riot to do League of Legends mobile, right? Wild Rift.
Yeah.
Riot refused. They didn't want to do it. They were like, nah, we don't want to enter this market. We don't really care. Tencent then makes a game, Honor of Kings, and they wanted to launch that game in 2015. Riot then voices an IP infringe concern, and I believe you can explain a little bit better what that means.
Yeah, so IP infringement is intellectual property. Basically, if you use your assets, like an asset from Riot Games, a voice, even a jinx, like an image, basically they can instantly do an, IP infringement that you're not allowed to create this game, and then they can shut it down fully, like fully shut down the game. That's how.
Right. So Tencent then had no choice but to scrap the global release of Honor of
Yeah.
Kings. They did release it in China though, because China has different rules. Keep that in mind. They released Honor of Kings in China, I believe, because China doesn't really care about all these infringe
Yeah.
rules. You can do whatever you want in China, right? So they repackaged Honor of Kings into Arena of Valor, which is a very similar game, and it doesn't infringe the IP concerns from Riot, right? And then they released Arena of Valor,
But
which I'm sure many mobile gamers are familiar
yeah,
with.
wait, but isn't Riot owned by Tencent by this time when they released Honor of
Riot
Kings?
is owned by Tencent. Yes, I believe Tencent bought Riot in like 2013,
Then
2014
why
already.
did they voice an IP infringement if they're their parent company? That's
Because even though it's a parent company, right? Like it's still Riot. Like instead of Tencent just getting the full credits, at least Riot is gonna get the credits if they make Wild Rift,
ah
right? Like you see what I mean?
kind
So
of makes sense.
th- that's the part of it. So if you can scroll down a little bit, because there's more, there's more. It gets crazier. Tencent later agrees to stop Arena of Valor marketing. At this point, Tencent brought out Arena of Valor, but they stopped marketing in the West, which is America, Brazil, Europe, all those kinds of countries in 2019 to make way for Wild Rift. That's when Wild Rift came out, right? Like Tencent literally told Riot, you know what? You guys do your thing. We're gonna stop doing our thing with Arena of Valor. You bring out Wild Rift and make this game shine because this is the game, right? Like this is literally where all of it came from. All of these games, Mobile Legends, Arena of Valor, Auto Chess MOBA, Vainglory, etc., etc. All of these came from League of Legends, and now Riot is bringing it to mobile. This is it, right? This is the game. Interestingly, the game didn't perform too well, and we're gonna talk about why it didn't
Let
perform that well.
let me give you a bit
Yes,
more history. You know where League of Legends came from?
Dota?
Where Dota came from? League of Legends and Dota came.
No,
They came
no
from
idea.
World of War. Warcraft.
Yeah, of course, World of
So there
Warcraft.
was a map on Warcraft, Tower Defense of Heroes, which is basically the original map of League of Legends.
Really?
Warcraft 3.
I actually didn't know that. Wait, what? How long ago is that?
That was like way longer. So basically, this was the
Oh my god!
OG League
Yes,
of
look.
Legends. Look at this. So this was the oh my god. This was the OG real game.
Wow, look
Um
at that. And that's Yasuo. Look, it's Yasuo abilities.
Yeah, okay. Someone copy
What the
pasted it into
hell?
it, but like,
Oh,
uh, there was no Yasuo. But where is it? I wanna see the map. So basically, it was like this. So there was a map, and it was so popular. So many people played it. They were like, wait a minute. We should make a separate game out of this game. It was a
oh my
game mode.
god.
Originally, it was a game mode, and then it
That's actually
developed into a
crazy.
whole game. Wait,
What the hell?
Warcraft
And
3.
you know, League of Legends, I believe Dota, and then League of Legends. League of Legends became the most popular one, and then all of this, right?
Exactly, exactly. I just cannot. Yeah, I cannot find right now the map, but it started, if I'm not mistaken, with a hero. So it was heroes defense. Basically, it was a free for all. They have a team of five, so five players fight each other. Like there's no minions or anything. And then they realized, wait, let's also add minions, and so on. It would get developed, and
And
that's
then the
where
game got released. Wow, a
exactly,
little bit of a history lesson on League of Legends itself, right? So
exactly.
there's actually more to the tweet, by the way. We still
Oh,
haven't finished it. There's
oh yeah,
actually
that's
still
right.
more to it. So no, go up, go up.
Oh,
Right here, Arena of Valor starts random marketing. They started marketing again because Wilders was not really performing too well. And then Tencent decides to
oh,
finally bring Honor of Kings to global.
oh
What?
my god.
After the initial attempt hit a roadblock 7 years ago. Wild Rift is such a massive failure that Tencent is like, screw you guys, we're just gonna bring out Honor of Kings. And now let's talk a little bit about what went wrong, right? Let's talk about what the hell went wrong. And before talking about that, let's talk about what went well. Because if we can take there is a graphic which actually shows the exact revenue that Wild Rift generated. And if you could take that one real quick, it's a very interesting graphic because I can talk through about, when it went well, what went wrong, and you can clearly see, you can clearly see the problems.
The
And you can
statistic,
also
I think
clearly
you mean,
see,
right?
yeah, and you can also
Yeah.
clearly see that in the future, there's going to be a massive problem. Because Wild Rift did fine
I
revenue
think
wise,
this
as you can
graphic, right?
see. Yeah, exactly. Wild Rift did fine. In the first year of release, 2021, they actually generated around $100 million revenue, which is not amazing. Not amazing, but it's good. So the first spike that you can see on March, $8 million. It goes from like 3 to 8. This is American release.
That's
This is when the
huge.
game got released in America. Exactly. But you can clearly see the next month it starts to go down
Literally
already.
dropped instantly.
Like, it's a very hype game, but then the hype dies off. And now you may be asking, what is that massive spike right now?
Oh,
Is it, aren't you saying the game is dying off?
wait.
Can you guess what it is or not?
I think I know what it is. Is this the because of the how was the skin names? The new skins they released on Riven and the Star
The
Guardian?
loot boxes, baby,
Oh
the
yeah, the
gambling.
oh my god, holy shit.
And this
Oh
is not a good thing, okay? This is not a good thing. And the reason that I'm saying this is not a good thing
god.
is because if you actually look at the history of Riot, I'm not sure if it's all of their games, but most of their games don't incorporate gambling, right? Like you just buy things. If you want to buy a skin, you buy a skin. Nothing is pay to win. If you want to buy a skin, you buy a skin. I'm sure 100% with League of Legends, right? There's no loot boxes in League of Legends, if I'm correct.
There kind of is. So technically, if
Oh,
I'm not mistaken, you can buy random epic skins. So it's like a 700 RP, and basically it rolls any skin like randomly from the. It's like a
but
bit.
you can get any skin by buying it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah. You
history,
can
right?
buy it.
There's
Yeah, you can buy it.
obviously exclusive. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Ah, so so this one is exclusive. That's why you cannot just buy it if you
Exclusive.
want it. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that
Exactly.
makes sense
And
now.
that is where my problem comes from.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I find this quite problematic, right? They're literally incorporating gambling in the game. I don't like that. Like you can clearly tell, if you look at Vainglory, for example, it started to go badly when they started to incorporate gambling.
Is
Like they
there?
brought out the new map, they brought out gambling, and all like that's when hell broke loose. And you can clearly see Riot. It seems like Riot is trying to make a quick buck now with the gambling, but the player satisfaction is not number one anymore because you can't get these skins for free or you can't just buy these skins anymore. If someone wants the Crystal Rose Akali, you can't just buy them. You have to gamble for it, which is incredibly stupid. Like this is not how Riot makes these games. And obviously, the big hit was when they canceled esports, right? They just fully canceled esports. They gave this news a few weeks ago, and we're gonna dig a little bit deeper in this video than the video that I made on my actual YouTube channel. By the way, guys, if you have any advice for us, anything to say, put it in the comments because this is the very first podcast and You know, if you
Yeah.
have anything to say, just say it in the comments. Also, give it a like. It helps, for the
It's the
YouTube
first
algorithm and
video.
stuff. But yeah, let's
But
keep talking. Hmm?
Vainglory does not have Statistica, right? Because I'm trying to find the one for Vainglory to compare it. I just cannot.
I'm not sure. I do know that Vainglory spent a load on esports, just like Wild Rift, and it failed. That's the one good thing about Riot, though. They canceled esports after 2 years. 2 years. 1 year of official esports and another year of like unofficial esports they did. But they literally canceled it already. Now, you can cry about it and be sad about it, but I think it's a good thing that they did it. As in, like, it's better to just cancel it than just to waste money on it. Because they just completely screwed everything up. They were basically spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on tournaments that were getting 300 viewers. I mean, it's obvious you're gonna stop doing that, right? It's completely obvious. So I'm happy they actually stopped that earlier. Now, you may be asking, how does a game like Wild Rift, which generated a revenue of $100 million, only get 300 viewers in a European tournament? Let me answer that for you. It's actually quite simple. First of all, if you ask the average player of this game, hey, do you know about esports in this game? They'll say no. If you look at any other game, Brawl Stars, for example, okay, I'm gonna give Brawl Stars as an example right here. If there is a tournament going on, everyone knows about it because they promote it in game. They promote it in game. They make social media posts about it like crazy. They promote it in game. That's the main thing. They promote it in the game. All the little children playing Brawl Stars, they know about it. They'll watch it on YouTube. They'll watch it on Twitch. And these tournaments get a lot of viewers.
You know what's the funniest thing? I didn't even know.
What?
Like me, who plays Wild Rift a lot, I didn't even know about the worlds. You know when I knew about them or like started listening about them.
Yes.
When you talked about it, you went to
Oh
Singapore to
my
record. That's
god.
when I knew there was a Wild Rift
He's a top
world.
ranked player in the game. Wait, my camera froze or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Yeah, no, there we go. He's a top ranked player and he genuinely didn't know about Worlds. Worlds. That's the world championship of the game. World championship. So the one big issue is no one knew about it. There's multiple reasons why, right? They didn't promote it in game. They also never made interesting social media posts. No funny posts. They had like a very boring social media manager who never really posted anything interesting that people retweeted or found funny or something. So everything went wrong. I want to talk about Worlds, however, as well. Do you have something to say
Yeah,
about this?
just one more thing. I just remembered why I didn't notice it because when I was playing League on PC, literally login screen, it was advertising Worlds with the cup and everything. You log in, you get a pop up of the Worlds, like Worlds happening. One of the menu bars is like watch the Worlds. One of the other bars watching live. There are skins Worlds. There's like
Even in game,
in
you have the
game.
flags in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
game.
Like people are playing like like literally every single moment there was another. They even yeah exactly the flags like it was everywhere.
Everywhere. Exactly. Like the example that he gave, if you play League of Legends, which is, the actual game, everything is Worlds. You cannot enter the game without hearing about Worlds. They get an exclusive Worlds skin. Like, you get an exclusive Worlds skins. In the game, it promotes Worlds. Wild Rift, nothing. Do you guys want to know the type of marketing they did for Worlds? You're going to laugh your absolute ass off, okay? They made a music video.
Oh my god.
They made a music video. And they didn't even promote Worlds in the music video.
I didn't even know about that music video.
So they made a music video. If you can, I think we can play it. Well,
I'm not sure if it's
we
under
can.
copyright.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't think it is under copyright. Wild Rift Worlds song. Just quickly looking it up right here.
Client.
I don't think there's copyright on it. You know what? Just play it. It's fine. Even if there's copyright, the first video doesn't really matter. You can show some parts of this video, and it's a waste. It's a waste. They spent all this money to make the animation of the video, to hire this singer, to do the production, to do all of this, to make a song that gets 1.8 million viewers, and no one even knows that it's correlated to Worlds. Do you guys not see the issues here? There is so many easy ways to get people to watch esports. Yeah, here it is. You can see it. They made a music video, right? The song is great. I love this song. It's an amazing song. If we can just watch some part of it, right? I cannot hear it here, unfortunately, but I'm sure you guys can hear it. So we're not gonna watch the whole video, but basically they make a cool video. Wow, look, it's some champion from Wild Rift. Cool. You wouldn't even know that it's a champion. It's just a music video with a cool video.
Who the hell is this though? Like this girl?
It's not a champion.
Oh.
I don't know who it is.
Maybe you
But
do.
like, the only place that you can really see that this is Worlds is in the title. Icons Global Championship 2022. There, you see that? You see that right there? Not even in the video they properly advertise icons. Like, you know, it's a cool video, don't get me wrong. This is all nice and cool, but this is not advertising. This is not doing anything. This is not doing anything. So this is basically we showed enough. If you guys want to see the video yourself, you can look it up. It's a really nice song. But let me tell you another incredibly sad thing that Riot did. The first day of Icons, I was casting this tournament, right? The first day, I believe we had 50,000 viewers. 50,000, which is not that much, but it's okay. Like 50,000 is okay. It's okay, right? For Worlds, it's fine. The second day, how many did we have? 10,000.
Oh, no way!
You may be asking, how is that possible? How is that possible? I don't think I've told you about this as well.
No.
So, what did Riot do to promote this? For the people on social media, they told them we give away stickers or some random things that people don't care about in the game for watching Worlds. Now you may be thinking, cool, I'm gonna watch Worlds, I can get stickers. But how do you get the stickers? After 2 hours of watching on Twitch, you will 100% get these useless stickers already, and you get them. That's it. You don't have to watch anymore. You get it and done. So what did the players do? Watch for 2 hours, and they don't care anymore. They got their stupid stickers, and they don't watch anymore. Now, I want to take a good example, Hrach. I want to take a good example here. Vainglory. I'm not sure if you remember. There was a world championship for this game, mobile game, where they gave away a full-on skin, the Catherine skin, the purple Catherine skin.
Oh yeah.
It was an amazing skin. But how did they give it away? They gave it away through Twitch drops. Massive difference, Twitch drops, which means you get it or you don't get it. You know, you get it or you don't get it. This skin right here, exactly. Vainglory Worlds Catherine. You see that? Vainglory Worlds Catherine. This was so unbelievably successful because people were watching every single game of Worlds to get this skin. Because throughout the stream, they were also giving away more of these skins. You know, randomly saying, type exclamation mark Catherine in the chat to get this skin. And they would just give away 10 skins randomly, right? Like they would just randomly give them away. So people were constantly watching over and over and over and over again. I remember this particular Worlds had like a viewership of 30, 40,000 throughout the entire Worlds because of this stupid skin. One skin is what it does. One skin is what it does. And this was an incredibly successful esports. This one tournament, like this one particular tournament, was incredibly successful. Now, Wild Rift, I told you guys 10,000, right? Remember, on few days later, we were down to 3,000. Day later, 2,000. 2,000 viewers!
Shit.
Yes. Like, don't you find that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like, if you have a game and your Worlds tournament gets 2,000 viewers.
That's so bad.
Exactly. It's horrible. It's horrible. The games were good. Everything was good. It's just people were not encouraged to watch it. They already got their rewards and they didn't really care anymore. Now you may also be thinking like, but what does it help you to get these viewers that don't care about the game anyways? Let me tell you what it helps. Numbers. You get numbers. Not only that, if you give away the skins, you know, you tell them, type exclamation mark, I don't know, exclamation mark Timo to get this stupid Timo skin for Worlds. All of them are gonna type in the chat. Sponsors or potential sponsors are going to see, look at all these viewers. These are so many viewers. Instead, Wild Rift chat was dead. The stream had low viewers and the chat was dead. So it's such a simple thing that they don't do for no reason. They spend millions. We're talking millions. I was literally there. They had top-notch production. Everything was top, like top quality. They spend millions and they're only getting thousands of viewers. They're basically paying $1,000 per viewer to go on the stream. It was absolutely crazy.
It peaked. Oh my god! It peaked in 2020. Holy shit! Not even 2022 or 2020. 2020. This was the peak viewers.
Twitch
that have it.
Rifles, and this is Twitch Rifles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never got more viewers than this. It's crazy.
The other one got like 60,000 or something, not even close, I think.
That was Worlds. That was Icons,
Yeah.
60,000
So
times.
so
Yeah, and this is Icons, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, 14th. This is Icons. Peak viewers 54, average 27. You see, the average is so low. 54 is the peak, and the average is 27. I actually thought the average would be even lower, but it's low. It's really, really low. Um, so I wanted to talk about something else as well in this game, Reg, which is yeah, look, this is League of Legends. This is League of Legends.
5 million, five
Yeah.
million to 50,000, 100
If you
times
compare,
difference.
so yeah, 100 times difference. But if you actually compare the player base, I don't think there is 100 times more League of Legends players than Wild Rift. Probably like many more, but not 100, right? Not 100,
No.
you would think.
But that's the
A
thing.
100, like that's the ratio. It's a massive ratio.
But that's the thing, because of all, I don't know why, but I think because of all of this advertisement, I genuinely started watching League of Legends esports. Like, I was rooting for T1 first of all, like, you know, Faker that is playing teams like this, and then we have the Cloud9 and so on. Basically, the idea was that because of this advertisement, I don't care actually about esports. I got interested into the esports. Now imagine if Wild Rift also like did this advertisement, the you know, like got me hooked into the esports. Like, I would also get hooked into the game more because of following my favorite teams and stuff like this. So
Exactly. You're not a fan of a team, are you?
no, I have no clue who plays even there. Like, I actually have no clue what teams play. I even asked
Exactly.
you, wait, did T1 play there? Because I was a
Yes,
fan
they
of
did.
T1. Yeah, I
From
didn't know.
Korea.
Yeah, I didn't even know T1 was participating.
Oh, I find this so horrible, so
Uh,
sad. Because yeah, it's so sad. This is so sad because he doesn't know about it, and he's a pretty hardcore player of this game, and he doesn't even know about it. Now, can you imagine the average casual player that don't know about it? So now let's escape the
Okay.
esports part.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something else, which is content creators of this game, right? Um, if you actually, this is a mistake that many games make, by the way.
Yeah.
If you look at Wild Rift content creators, Twitch streamers in particular, you know, they're not getting that many viewers. They're really not. They're
No.
kind of being left alone in this game. So if you have a self-sustaining game like League of Legends, and what I mean with self-sustaining is the streamers have like thousands of viewers. You know, that's self-sustaining. They are gonna stream and they'll be fine. But if you have a game like Wild Rift, you know, these streamers are getting like hundreds of viewers, you know, maybe 50 viewers, maybe 75. This is not sustainable. These streamers need help. They need something. Why does the game not do things for them like streamer tournaments, giveaways for the streamers, right? Like let them give away skins so they get more viewers, right? Like, let them do these things, incorporate them in events. Why are they not doing that? Why are they not promoting these streamers on social media? Why are they not promoting them in game? All of these different things, why are they not doing it? So many streamers are quitting Wild Rift because there is just no hope. There is no future. There is no nothing. There you're streaming the game essentially just for nothing for the Twitch subscribers. You know, you're not. There is no proper monetary benefit on it on streaming Wild Rift on Twitch. And Twitch is so important. It's so important to have a Twitch audience for your game. It's so important for a competitive game like Wild Rift. And me and you can tell, right? We've both streamed a game that didn't have a sustainable audience on Twitch. We can both tell, you know, the viewer right there, how incredibly hard it is to sustain like an income or a living or anything remotely close to that if you're having like, you know, 7,500 viewers, even 200 viewers.
Yeah.
It's just not possible.
I think at the end of the Vainglory when it died, because as you said, I also used to stream. I was getting an average of 200 viewers, if I'm not mistaken, more or less. Let's say more or less, and so on. But the problem was it was bringing zero money. So I had a choice. I had to continue streaming or I had to continue with my studies. And I took the difficult choice of stop streaming and then continuing with my studies, finishing my studies, because I didn't see future in Vainglory. Now the same thing is actually happening, as you say, in Wild Rift, because I don't see any of the streamers being able to do it full time. Well, if you go to the League of Legends, the PC version, there are so many streamers. Like, if I'm not saying like thousands of streamers that make enough money, and enough money means being able to live with it, basically a full-time job. They're making enough money to sustain it, and that's crazy. That thousands of people can do it, and not a single person can do it in Wild Rift.
The crazy thing to me is the general players just don't know all of these things. Like Wild Rift has such a power. This game has a big power because they actually have a player base. They have a decent player base at the very least, right? They have a oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
back. They have a decent player base at the very least. Why are they not using this? Why are they not promoting these content creators? Why are they not promoting the esports? Why are they not leveraging these players to get more, to boost all of this? Let them do the giveaways and let them do all of these things. Because if you let them do giveaways, you're not directly supporting them. Because if they directly support a streamer and then a streamer does stupid things like, I don't know, racist stuff or just, you know what I mean, like stupid things that could hurt the image of the company, people
Yeah.
can say like, Riot supported the streamer. But if they only allow this streamer to do skin giveaways, no one is going to talk. Like that's not even directly supporting them. It's just allowing them to be in a creator program. Which brings me to the next point, actually, creator program, like a partner program. I am in Wild Rift's partner program.
There's a
What
thing
do I
like
get
that.
from it?
There's
Yeah,
a
but
thing like that.
what do I get from it?
There's a
I want you to guess, okay? I just want you to guess.
Okay, one thing I know for sure because this came from Vainglory is you get the RP. Is it RP? What do you have in
Yeah,
game?
the in-game currency.
Yeah, in-game
It's
currency basically that
yeah
you can give away. But the funny thing
that
is,
you can give away. That's what you
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you want to give away, you have to wait 2 weeks to be able to. You have to make friends for 2 weeks to be able. That was
So
the point of giving that. Okay.
yeah, you bring
But
me to another
okay, okay,
point.
okay, okay, okay. But like, let me finish. So you get so I'm assuming RP, the in-game coin. What would you get? I'm assuming exposure, or like uh something like that. Oh, I know one more thing. Actually, I know one more thing. You also get the early patch notes. Ha.
Okay.
Because to review, if I'm not mistaken, because I sometimes see you do it in the documents and not in the videos, not in the official
And what
website.
else would you expect? Like, if you're a content creator partnered with what would you expect to be getting? Like,
I think
even
more
on top of this.
advertisement. Like what I would want the most is that Riot Games or Wild Rift advertising me more, so people know. Oh, there's this content creator. Maybe he's funny. Maybe I should try watching him. And I've never seen Wild Rift advertise anyone, including you. So, and I think you're one of the top YouTubers.
So I have worked with Wild Rift. This is separate from being a content creator. I worked with Wild Rift, but you're right. You actually overset what they give. They give two things: the in-game currency and the early patch notes. And they don't even always deliver on the early patch notes. Like it's 50-50.
Oh,
That is it.
oh,
That is what you get as a content creator. Official content creator in this game.
yeah.
I'm not complaining, right? Like I'm not complaining here. I'm just saying what it is. This is objectively what you get. And just like Hrach, Wild is gonna be gone, right? It's gonna be gone from the map. Just like Kimmy, you're not gonna be able to see it anymore.
Sorry. I'm fixing technical difficulties. It's fine. Just continue.
I made a stupid joke. Don't worry about it.
Go
So yeah,
away.
you brought me to another point, right? Riot doesn't let or doesn't support these giveaways. So what if you want to do a giveaway? You can't. You can't. Because they've made it so obnoxiously annoying to do giveaways in this game. You have to add someone, wait for 2 weeks, and then you can only give away 2 skins every day. This is obviously a stupid process. And you can only give away to people that are in your region. So you cannot even do proper giveaways in
Wait,
this
you
game.
cannot give anyone from other regions either?
No, you can't. So it's just such a stupid process to try and grow in this game. And I can tell you how good this works because the giveaway system used to work in this
Right.
game. I got like thousands, tens of thousands of comments extra per month because I was giving away 15 skins. I cannot do that anymore, so it's reducing my YouTube, right? When I get all these comments, I'm gonna get more sponsors, and my videos are gonna get pushed
Yeah.
more viewers, everything more. For a very simple, like 200, it costed me like 150 or, actually it costed me like 100 euros per month, but it was worth it. I got a lot of exposure for it. I
Did it
cannot do that anymore
did it
because they
cost
changed the
you?
system. Yeah, so I got in-game currency, but I chose to give away even more skins because I
Okay.
gave away
That's a
15
different story.
skins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. I was
yeah.
just like, but
I
they
could have
give
given away
you
five
money.
for free. Yeah, yeah. It used to be a decent system, decent, but even that they screwed
Decent,
up.
not good. Decent.
Even that they screwed up.
Oh.
So, um, yeah, even if you get into the game of Wild Rift, which is my next point, you become a good player. Let's say you become a good player, right? You enter the higher ranks. This is where the problems also start to arise. In a normal game, if you reach the higher ranks, you're very likely exclusively going to be matched with, high ranked players. To get the good player experience, for the top 0.1% players, right? Like these players are really good. They're dedicated to the game, they're really good. Wild Rift, however, which keep in mind is an incredibly competitive game, doesn't have this. They've made the matchmaking so that any player realistically can reach the top rank of this game. Top rank being the Grandmaster rank. You know, I know there's Challenger, but Grandmaster is also kind of top rank. Pretty much anyone can reach this rank if you just play it a lot. You can reach it with a 48% win rate. I'm not going to explain why and how, but basically that's how the game goes right now. Now, you can see how it could be problematic if players can reach the top rank with a lower than 50% win rate, right? You can see how that is incredibly problematic.
Yeah.
That is what's happening in Wild Rift right now. Like, you as a top 1 player of the entire server can be matched with a top 30,000 player who is like a complete random who may not even know proper things in high elo, but he has the same rank. Not the same exact rank because he's Grandmaster, but he has the same rank as a top 300 player, for example, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me because a top 300 player is going to be so much better than a top 30,000 player. Like, how is that a thing? How could that be a thing?
Go Legends. Yeah, continue. So Wild. I want to show you. I want to give me a second. We're gonna show you an image of um, rank difference in League of Legends.
Yeah, and League of Legends has a good system. Keep that in mind. They have a pretty much a perfect system, right?
So-
It's really hard to become Grandmaster, really hard to become Challenger. These are the 2 top ranks of the game. It's really hard. Like even Master. Oh, there we go.
So
Think you
this
can take
is,
over
this,
here?
this is the League of Legends one, right? So this is not Wild Rift, just in case you guys know. And from their player base, most of the players are sitting in silver, gold, platinum, you know, okay, bronze. So the
Yeah.
majority of the player base is there. And do you even see this? Do you even see this part?
This is
Like
the
like this?
master part, right?
The master, grandmaster, and challenger. Do you see it? Like I don't see it even. Like seeing it. And I'm not saying the numbers.
What is
Because
the
when
percentage?
so based on the player base, only 0.18% are masters, 0.026% are grandmasters, and 0.011% are challengers.
Oh my god, you're gonna love Wild Rift numbers. I don't think the Wild Rift numbers are out there, but in Wild Rift, as I said, the top 30,000 right now is Grandmaster. 30,000 players are Grandmaster in this game
If I'm
right
not
now.
mistaken, someone even tweeted it. Wait.
On Reddit, the Master rank.
Yeah. I yeah.
Wait, do you have it? Because I
Wait,
have
I
it.
actually have an image of me. Look at this. I'm what am I? 44. So 40. I don't think it counts, right? The 44 LP.
No, it doesn't.
So me, Grandmaster, I'm in 1.35% of the top players. 1.35.
And
What?
it's not even the end of the season. It's gonna get worse than that. It's
What?
gonna become like 3%, I
So
believe.
so basically, if we kind of compare it, the Grandmaster rank is what, like platinum rank? Wait.
Yeah, like platinum.
So
And you know what the problem is of
so
this
like yeah,
being this
diamond
kind
and
of
platinum.
yeah.
So like
Basically, diamond master is non-existing. So the skill gap between a supposed platinum 1 player and a grandmaster does not exist in this game. These players are both the same rank and both get put in the same game. You can clearly see how that becomes problematic, right? Like the grandmaster players, the actual grandmaster players are elite players. These are really good at the game. But you're very likely going to be matched with, these supposed platinum players, but they're also grandmaster. That is the problem of the high elo of this game as well.
so they combined the whole diamond 1, diamond 4, diamond 3, diamond 2, diamond 1, master and grandmaster, 6 ranks into one. 6 ranks because the
And
master.
yeah.
I don't have the image of the master. I'm assuming it goes even worse, platinum.
I have an image. I actually put it all the way on the bottom of the document. It's
Oh.
just look at it. I'm not gonna say the number. Just look at it.
Okay, give me a second.
Look at the percentage.
I wanna show for her so I want also can see because I don't want to spoil it.
And these are old numbers. I want to say it's even worse now. The picture is an old number that I actually had. Look at this. Look at this.
What? Wait, what? 9%? Wait, that's like literally platinum. That's literally
You want to
platinum.
know something funny? Someone who is in top rank challenger can get matched with these master players.
Oh, yeah, I know that because
So
I had so many games with challenger and master. Both on at the end of like literally platinum players can play with challenger players. Are you crazy?
platinum 4 even. So they just
Yeah.
came out of gold 1 and they're playing with top 1 challenger player.
What?
It's possible. Yeah,
What?
yeah. So everything is sabotaging in this game. And I am a grandmaster challenger player. It's sabotaging. It hurts. Like it hurts to get in these games and to just know like, okay, this guy's trash. You're just gonna straight up lose the game essentially, or the enemy is trash and you're straight up winning. For these particular games, Wild Rift, League of Legends, and like these types of games, a competitive environment in top rank is mandatory. It's so important. Because if you have these stupid, boring games, the competitive players, they want those good games, right? Like these are the elite players. And the problem I'm seeing with Riot is what this is what it feels like to me right now. They're basically putting their bets. Again, this is what I feel like. This is not what I know. It feels like they're putting their bets on the casual audience, which is 90% of the players, 95, I don't know, 99, whatever it is, 90 plus, right? Like it
Yeah.
feels like they're just putting their attention on them. They're canceling esports. They're not caring about the high ranks because the way they
Loot
changed the grandmaster
boxes.
system,
Loot boxes.
the way they changed it is basically if you used to be gold rank, now you're going to be able to reach grandmaster. What it's gonna feel like is, wow, look at me.
Oh
I reached
my
grandmaster. I'm so good.
Wait,
But what is this gonna create? It's gonna create shitty players with a massive ego. And
there.
that ruins the game.
How can a player have a negative win rate? Be a challenger.
Yeah,
Negative win rate. Negative win rate, guys. By the way, it means like less than 50%. So basically, you lose more games than you win. How
but
can
you're
you be
still top rank.
challenger? Challenger. Exactly. How?
You know how? They changed the system. The more you play, the more rank you gain. Like, they're encouraging these stupid ways of gaining rank. Playing more is more, or playing a lot is more important than your actual skill. Playing more, actual skill. It should be like this. Skill more important than playing a lot. You need to have the skillful players on top, but that's not what they're doing. And it's honestly really sad for me to see because if you actually look at League of Legends Mobile without esports, without all the shenanigans, look at the game itself. This is objectively the best game. Like, you cannot even compare it to any other MOBA that's on the market right now. You
Yeah,
cannot even compare it. Like, even I've played Vainglory. Well, actually, Vainglory was one that you could compare, to be fair. But I would still put League of Legends Wild Rift on
but
top
it
for
died.
for reasons. I'm not gonna say why, but I would still put Wild Rift on top. But Vainglory died. That was the closest one that I would put it close to. But all the other games, I mean, look at Arena of Valor, look at Mobile Legends, look at Auto Chess Mobile. No offense to these games, great games by themselves, but they don't come close to Wild Rift. If you actually look at the game quality, all of the depthness that the games provide, that Wild Rift provides, sorry, it doesn't come close. But these games had much better strategies. I mean, look at Mobile Legends, right? The first thing Mobile Legends had was they were the first game. Well, Vainglory came out first, but Vainglory didn't do proper marketing. But Mobile Legends was the first game to do massive advertising. I mean, if you're a gamer in general, maybe even if you're not a gamer, you'll know about these stupid ads from Mobile Legends, right? Like seeing a random superhero champion flying or seeing a random car going around. It's a Mobile Legends ad, right? It's basically like Raid Shadow Legends. You love the game, you hate it, you
Raid
know
Shadow
about the game.
Legends.
You know about the game, right? Like you know about the game.
Exactly.
Same goes for Mobile Legends. If you're a gamer, you know about the game because of the advertising. Wild Rift, on the other hand, they didn't really do proper
Yeah,
advertising.
I've never seen
They've
them
done
myself.
some, yeah, they've done some advertising, but like the main advertisement that they did were these types of music videos. I mean, you can look them up. Like if you actually go to Wild Rift's YouTube channel and look at their most popular videos, you'll see that all of these are these animated videos with cool music under it, which is cool, right? Like this was actually a good plan, but yet again, no actual advertisement. They only made this video. The video goes viral. All the League of Legends people watch it. Cool, cool. It's very nice. There you go. Like if you actually go to most popular, if you click on popular, you'll see exactly cinematics,
Wait, but it
official
got
trailer, blah
68
blah blah.
million. But this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 2 year ago, 1 1. Like everything happened. Okay, 6 months ago, but this is the world. This is the world. 6 months
All of
ago.
these are cinematics, and people just love to watch cinematics. I mean, if you look at League of Legends cinematics, everyone watches them. But again, this doesn't really advertise the game too well. You may
I've
think it does, but it really doesn't advertise the game very well. Because like I watch cinematics from any game, but it doesn't show like actually like this is cool, this is amazing, right?
I haven't
But
seen the cinematic. I'm not
but
joking.
keep in mind, like this is not like actually showing actual gameplay. This is only showing the cool cinematics. Wow, look at Yasuo, look at Jinx, wow. And then League of Legends Wild Rift, download it on the App Store, Google Play, blah blah blah. Who cares, right? Like again, this costs a lot of money. It's cool, don't get me wrong, this is nice. But you need actual advertising. Put ads on YouTube, sponsor other content creators. Get the word out that this game is out. Show the gameplay. Let Tyler One play Draven
Oh,
on
they
Wild Rift.
showed.
Tell,
Oh
ask the
my
top one
god.
Jin. What is his name? Taco. Ask him to play Jin on Wild Rift.
Oh.
Tell whoever. Tell these people, hey, play Wild Rift. Play your signature champion on Wild Rift. Make a couple videos. Boom. Advertisement. Wow, it's solved.
But
Why
that's a
did
great
Riot not do
idea.
this?
I don't know why
Why
they're
did
not
Riot
doing
not do
it.
this? I am a stupid random, and I have these ideas. How can a fully competent marketing team at Riot not come up with these types of things? How can they think like I can actually tell you the philosophy behind all these things of Riot because the way that Riot works is they basically think that everyone already knows about Riot, and it's kind of true. But let me just tell you the full philosophy that they have. Whenever they bring out a game, anyone will know about it because we're Riot, right? We're Riot. We bring out Teamfight Tactics, people are gonna know about it. We bring out Valorant, people are gonna know about it. We don't need no advertising. We don't need no advertising. They never advertise. Like, if you actually look at, they never actually made actual advertisements for their games. You'll never see a Teamfight Tactics advertisement. You'll never see a League of Legends advertisement. Never see a Valorant advertisement. These games develop on themselves, but they forgot that they're entering a saturated market with Wild Rift, right? Like that's the big mistake that they made. Because it's true, everyone knows about Riot. If they bring out a new game, everyone knows about it. But when you're entering a saturated market, you know, with games like Mobile Legends, who has already gathered like over half of the audience, I would say, you gotta do advertisement. You gotta have incentives for these people to join. And when you want people to come from League of Legends to Wild Rift, make them watch the game. Like make their streamers play the game. Do these types of things. What
You
is this? The
know,
amount
you
of
know.
effort?
So you
Hmm?
know Legends of Runeterra. It's another game League of Legends
Yeah,
released.
yeah, the card game. Yeah.
Yeah, literally, someone even posted. Riot has not paid a single penny to those streamers. It is not allowed to sponsor, not have an ad on your Twitch or YouTube titles. So it literally doesn't even allow content creators to do it. You know, like I don't know, because I've seen a lot of times if you go on Twitch, like they play a game that you really know or like are literally familiar, and then they just put an ad, and then you know, okay, they are sponsored. But I've never seen anyone sponsored by them. You are right. Like, why are they not doing it? What?
Exactly. Exactly. It seems so simple. Like it really seems so simple, but it's just not happening. It's just really not happening. And it just really feels like they're sabotaging the game because, as I said, they entered a saturated market. It's so hard to get players from Mobile Legends who've put their lives, their money, all of their friends are playing Mobile Legends for 4 years, let's say, for them to just move to Wild Rift. They have to have an amazing reason to do it, right? They're not gonna do it if they see a random music video. League of Legends, Wild Rift, what is this?
So League of Legends
Ah,
Wild Rift. I
oh,
don't know how verifiable the source is, but I mean, I think it's correct approximately. So it said it made 500 million
global. So this means
global.
China as
Yeah.
well.
So 800.
And the yeah,
Give it a guess how much Honor of Kings made. This is the next tab I'm gonna turn on.
and Honor of Kings only came out in China. Let me guess. So China only.
Yeah.
I would guess like if Riot made this much with Wild Rift, I would guess Honor of Kings made like what $1.5 billion maybe.
Really? 1.5.
Yes, they've been Honor of Kings has been out for years in China. Oh my god! Only in
Yeah, but
China.
like I mean, it says worldwide, but it is out only in China, technically speaking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is basically only China. As you can see, it reaches $200 million outside of China.
So
What?
4.3 billion only in China. Let that sink
What?
in. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in.
The West doesn't even know about this game. 4.5 billion
Just let that
only in
sink in.
China. And remember, Wild Rift's revenue is mainly China as well. Keep that in mind, by the way, because I told you they made 100 million in 2021. This is only the West. The 800 million number that you got, I believe like 75% of it is China. Because if you look at the other graph, it's around 200 million in total right now. So mostly China yet again,
Do you
and
have
you can clearly tell.
do you have the okay, let me find the graph because there's a graph comparison wise of the players and
Yeah,
Google.
you can look that up, and I have something else to say. Because if you didn't know, Wild Rift actually has a different version in China. Tencent brought out their own version in China. I'm
What?
really not sure why this is happening. The Chinese version is like 10 times better than the European version. They have a PBE as well, so people can test out things. And they have more things. They have more
Oh,
events. They have more things. They have more. The game is literally different.
I've seen Leroy playing it. They even have, the
Exactly.
flares. They have the like. They have so many cool stuff. I don't get it.
Yeah,
What?
it's a different version.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
And we're not even talking about the fact that Wild Rift hasn't come out in India, and we haven't heard a
Wait, this has not even
single
come out in India
reason why.
yet. Oh
And
my
we have
god,
not
it's
heard a single reason why. Listen, to me, it's okay if a game cannot do something if they have a good reason for it, right? For example, we cannot do this because of this reason. Okay, we get it, right? India gets it,
oh,
it's
you're
gonna come out. They understand it's gonna be delayed for a year. But Riot has not said anything. They didn't say anything to the Indian players. And the Indian players have been so eager to play Wild Rift. I feel so unbelievably bad when I get Indian players in my DMs. Hells, can you please ask Riot devs when the game is coming out? Hells, do you know any information about India? I wish I could tell them something. I wish, but I cannot. Riot has never said anything about it. How could you leave such a massive audience without any information? Look, I get if you have a good reason to not bring out the game, right? Like maybe there is something, and there is obviously something, otherwise they would have brought out the game. But for them to not say anything, for them to not give a single date, for them not to give them a slight slimmer of hope or just any information at all, I find that horrible. I honestly find that horrible, especially because these players are so eager to play the game.
Oh my god. How come? What is Wild Rift still in beta?
Technically, Wild Rift is still in beta. Officially, technically, however you want to say it, it's still in beta.
What do you mean it's still in beta?
No, really. Technically, it's still in beta. Wild Rift is
What
still in
the
beta. That's what
hell?
they say. The esports has been cancelled. Oh, what
So
is this? Interest over time.
so basically this is a comparison between Arena of Valor. Wait, I should use wait, was it? Honor of Kings. Wait, Honor of Kings? No, Honor of
Arena
Kings.
of Valor in the West. Arena of Valor.
Arena of Valor. Yeah. So it was correct.
I
Yeah,
believe you
yeah, yeah.
screwed up something with Mobile Legends, by the way. You should change Mobile Legends. That's not the actual Mobile Legends.
Oh yeah, the mobile
Bang
game.
bang. Huh. Interesting that it doesn't.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm searching
It
something
is the
else,
mobile game.
but
Just Mobile Legends, not Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Remove it and do Mobile Legends. Just Mobile Legends, I think.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is correct. Wait, am I?
I believe it's not correct, actually. Can you look up Mobile Legends one more time? I mean, if we can figure it out, if we don't figure it out, we'll keep it like
Yeah,
this.
it's fine. Wait, Mobile Legends. So there's the Bang Bang, there's Adventure,
Go
there's
down, there's more.
no, there's four of them.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang, Mobile Legends. Okay, it is Mobile Legends Bang Bang, actually.
Oh yeah. What? Oh.
There we go. This is
Okay.
it. Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay. Okay. This. Yeah. Yeah. You can. I'm just giving you the floor. Like, just you can like just look at it. Like, so blue one is League of Legends Wild Rift. Red one is Arena of Valor, which is Honor of Kings, as we talked about. And the last one is Mobile Legends. Mobile Legends. That you are all. I think we're all like every League of Legends player that I know of or Wild Rift player is mocking Mobile Legends. They are mocking them because they copy heroes from League of Legends. They have
Yeah.
this stupid ass animations, as you say, flash animations, go here, go there. And they have so much bloatware whenever you log in into the screen, Like, One pop up, two pop up, another pop up. This,
Buy
that,
this, buy
buy
that,
that.
this,
Yeah.
that, this, that. Huh. But it's still performing better than Wild Rift.
Are performing better than Wild Rift. Look at the comparison.
Much better.
Look at the comparison. I don't know what the peak is in here. I don't know. Oh, this is the release date. I'm assuming or something like
That's
this.
the release. Yes,
I think
that's the
this
release
is.
of
I
Wild
think
Rift.
this is 1,000. It's Or
No, no, no. It's percentile. So like comparing the
Oh.
percentage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But like, literally, Mobile Legends is more than 50%, and it recently just dipped a bit. I don't know what happened, but
They're
something is happening,
dominating.
and something is
They're
happening,
dominating.
and here's actually it's so interesting. Look, they're actually kind of correlating here the spikes of Arena of Valor and Mobile Legends. You see, like it's also is
And you know what I actually find very interesting? You just said it. Bang, bang, bang. There's constantly something happening in Mobile Legends. Look at the lines of Wild Rift. There are no real bangs. You see that? There's no
Yeah.
major things coming out. In Mobile Legends, they have a lot of crazy tournaments, a lot of crazy new events, a lot of crazy things that give you these bangs. Like they give you these bangs. Wild Rift doesn't have that. They don't have that effect when they do something because they don't really do anything interesting. It seems like they really don't do interesting enough things to get these bangs.
Oh my god, Google News. Okay, I don't know what this is. But like web search is another way of looking at it. So we're looking at the YouTube search. This is the web search.
Yeah, it's basically the same as you can see. Mobile Legends just dominating the market. And Mobile Legends, another interesting thing, it doesn't even feel like Wild Rift's release affected Mobile Legends. That's the crazy thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look,
Wait, let's see. It
uh,
even increased the number of players. Look at this. Like it actually increased. Like or it increased the interest in it.
that's crazy. You would expect Wild Rift, the Mobile Legends killer, like this is the original. The original just came out, and it doesn't even perform better than a copycat. So you can tell, like a lot of stuff went wrong when all of this happened. And the game is just stagnating right now. I am a content creator for this game, and viewership on YouTube is like okay, but it's stagnating. And there is never really anything happening which bumps it up. Like I've been a content creator since the beginning of this game. It's always just like this. There is no this. You know, when a champion comes out, it's like a little pimple on the road. You know, just a little pimple. You got a good video, but you never get this. You never get this. Never in this game.
Not even a
There
champion.
is just no. There is just not. It's not interesting enough. They're not doing. They're not marketing. Not many people know about it. People just don't seem to care about it. And you know what I'm scared of as well? It's just like I go back to the content creator thing. This happened to Vainglory. The game was so unsustainable. Content creators just left the game and it slowly just died off. Like there was no life. There were no content creators. There were only a few. And even in Wild Rift, there's really like I hate to say it like this, but in my eyes, there is not many good content creators because if someone is good, like let's just say it like this, someone is good, he's gonna move to another game and get success. Like if someone is a really, really good content creator, he's gonna move or he's gonna try out a different game and find success there and just leave. Because the success you get in Wild Rift is so small that you cannot even call it that much of a success. Again, I'm not complaining here, like I'm doing fine, but I'm seeing it from the eyes from other content creators. It's just so hard to make
But
it in this game.
aren't you the most subscribed YouTuber?
No,
No.
I'm not the most subscribed YouTuber. I believe that's for English. That's a YouTuber called Dogbreaker. He's the most subscribed YouTuber. Oh, you just reminded me of something else. You reminded me. So it's Twitch. The Twitch drops thing. Riot actually did it once. They did it once. They did it once
Okay.
where they allowed streamers. Let me say this correctly. They allowed streamers to give away skins through Twitch drops while watching icons. Wait, was it? It was a
What?
tournament. I'm not sure if it was Icon, but it was a tournament. And a perfect example, if you just go to the Twitter of Darkbreaker, this content creator that we just mentioned, he did a live stream while doing this giveaway, and he got 2,000 viewers peak, I believe. We'll see the numbers when Hrach looks it up. We got like an insane amount of viewers because of the Twitch drops. Twitch drops. Here it is. Look at it. 2,700 viewers, 1,600 average, just because of the Twitch drops. Just because of the Twitch drops. This is what supports the streamers. 3,800 followers from one stream. It pushes out his name when he does this. And this was indeed during Icons. They allowed streamers to get drops, and he got this many viewers while watching the stream. Crazy.
It was the icons. You're right.
Yeah.
I think you
And
also posted. Yeah, here's the other one. How can we have 28,000 players in
Yeah,
Grandmaster. Like I also agree like with what he says. Like 30,000. What? Thirty
it's
thousand
crazy.
people in Grandmaster? Are you? Are you?
It's
Are you?
crazy. Yeah. So now let's actually talk about the future of this game, right? We talked about the history, we talked about now, but let's quickly talk about the future. How long has this episode been going on, by the way?
Oh,
Because I
we're already
cannot see it.
55 minutes already in.
Oh God.
We
That's,
need to
okay.
wrap it up a
Yeah.
bit.
I do have some things to say though still, but not that many. The history of this game. Is this game gonna die?
Not history. Yeah, the future. You mean?
Sorry, the future of this game.
Yeah.
Is this game gonna die? I think we both know the answer, right?
I mean, we
No.
only see no, but like we've seen a pattern like that. The only reason it's not gonna die is because Riot has abomination amount of money.
Exactly.
He is
You
just
said it.
gonna like like pour it in, like like come here, like another check, another check, another check, another check, another check.
Oh God. And it's exactly as you said it. The game is not gonna die. And let me actually tell you the reason. Again, this is not what I know, these are assumptions. But I do know a lot of things because I've worked closely with Riot and I've seen a lot of things. And of course, as Hrach mentioned, we've both seen the pattern with a similar game, Vainglory. This game is not gonna die. Like, this
Yeah.
game is not gonna die, it's gonna stay here for years. Let me tell you why. It seems like Riot changed their strategy with Wild Rift. They don't want this game to blow up, they just want this game to be there. Mobile gamers are gonna play Wild Rift, which ignites their interest in Riot. They're gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, this is a cool game. What other games does Riot have? Wow, League of Legends. Wow, Valorant. Wow, Teamfight Tactics. Riot is working on an MMORPG right now as well.
That's
They're
what I want to
working on a
say.
fighting game. This is indirect advertisements for those games. You see that? It is worth it for them to keep Wild Rift afloat. You know, they're keeping the boat afloat just to have these millions of players playing the game. It generates some revenue, sure, but mostly these people are playing a Riot game, and whenever Riot brings out a new game, it gets advertised everywhere. That is the whole business plan of Riot. I told you guys this before. Like, Riot brings out the game, people know about the game. Why? Because people play Riot games, right? They play games from Riot. So for them to be there on the mobile market with their game, it just gives them these players for free, the marketing for
Yeah.
free. They're never gonna shut it down. They're just gonna keep it afloat with the lowest budget ever, right? They're just gonna do whatever. They're gonna make the
Yeah.
game run and all of that.
Yeah.
No esports, because screw esports, they don't really care. No support for content creators, because screw content creators. We don't really care. We just want a casual player base. A casual player base that is spending $10 a month on the game to give on a skin, and that's checking out our other games, and we're good. We're perfectly fine. That's what it feels like. They don't want this game to go big. They give up. They screwed up everything and they give up. And now as well with the loot boxes, it feels like they're milking the game as well, which
Oh
is a
my god!
horrible
Don't even
thing.
remind me about that.
Horrible. This really shows. Oh, this is horrible. It's like basically they're breaking their own leg. They're breaking the legs of Wild Rift to just feed themselves more. So they're breaking their leg, which is a long-term thing, right? Like, because their leg is broken, but they are getting short-term money for it. Like, that's what all of this is happening in real time right now, and it's so sad to see that happen to a game like Wild Rift. And honestly, like, all we can do is just hope that Riot changes up their strategy. Yeah, yeah, it's back. All we can do is that Riot changes up their strategy and find the worthiness of this game, acknowledge their mistakes, and just makes a new strategy for it. Right? Like, as you said, they have pretty much infinite resources, and hopefully they're just gonna change it up. And honestly, I said everything. If you have some other topics to say,
Yeah.
any other
One last thing
subjects.
I want to add, and then to wrap this episode up. I hope everyone enjoyed. Actually, I remember I was watching Leroy Wildrift, so he's also a Twitch streamer. Shout out to him. He is 40 LP, and 40 LP is Masters in China, not Grandmasters.
Oh,
Masters.
really?
I remember
So
seeing like
even the
41,
ranks are
42. Yeah,
good
like
in
it's like
that
40.
game.
He has 42 LP, and he was Masters.
So even that is fixed in the Chinese version of the game.
Yep. Yep.
Unbelievable.
And
Unbelievable.
one last thing I'm gonna show you before we wrap it up. They even have a scoreboard in China of
They have
people.
API. It's
Yeah, they have
API,
API.
right?
Yeah, exactly. Of people playing there, and like these are people that play there, from my understanding. I mean, it's Chinese names. I'm translating them, of course.
Yeah, you can see percentages.
Yeah, so their
Win
win
rates on.
rates
Oh,
exactly, and like
oh my God. Look, the mid lane. This is the jungle,
Yep,
mid
yep, yep,
lane,
yep, yep. So,
dragon lane.
I don't know what else do they have here, but
Oh
I
my
mean,
god. We don't even, by the way, Wild Rift doesn't even have an API. You
no,
cannot see these stats for Wild
no.
Rift.
You know what's the reason behind it?
What?
So people don't know what is broken and what is not about patching. That's the biggest mistake they did with the PC one because of OPGG. Like okay, last thing I'm gonna show you and then we're gonna go. OPGG can show you right now the best champions with their win rates. So right now
Yeah,
you
objectively the best champions, yeah.
not objectively, it is the best because it is based on millions and millions of games. Millions and millions of games people play. Like, okay, I'm picking challenger, but let's say master plus, and then let's look at the highest win rate. So
Yeah.
Cassiopeia is 59% win rate, but the pick rate is low, which means it's hard to play. So you can already understand this. But if you know how to play her, she is amazing. We can even see who is broken right now. Literally 50% ban rate. Fiora, always banned. Like and this is the thing Wild Rift that they didn't want to show you in Wild Rift. Oh, yeah,
I like this is so useful. It's so good to have
yeah,
this. It's
it's
gonna make it more
insanely useful
competitive. Yeah.
because here's the okay. Here's the best part. They even show you the build path. Which build has the best win rate?
We don't have this. Wild Rift doesn't have this.
Which
You may not
ability?
believe it, yeah.
Which
Wow.
abilities you have to like? You see? Wait, you see here, right? Oh, I bet it says 50% win rate, like approximately, right? It's the general win rate. However, when you click at the champion and then look at the oh, it broke.
You want to look at the ranks?
No, no, no. When you look at the build pass, if you go this build, you have 62% win rate, 67%. It's 100 games. It's really small data, but it's already shows you something. We can go like let's say diamond because
It's so much info.
it's a diamond, right? Where look at this win rates. This build, she is busted. That's why she has 50% ban rate. And if we have this in Wild Rift, I mean, you already see the consequences, right?
Wow.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy. It's so
Anyways,
simple, but yet we don't have it.
yeah. So to wrap up the episode, so I hope everyone enjoyed watching us today. I hope you got a good understanding of where Wild Rift came from, what happened to Wild Rift, how it got really famous, and I'm not sure if we can call it demise, but
It is the demise. It
it's
is the
going
demise.
under the radar. So it doesn't want to be, the best of mobile games that it's gonna dominate everywhere. It's just let it be. And hopefully the loot boxes won't be here. Yeah. That's it.
Exactly. So is it you that's gonna be wrapping it up or me?
Yeah, you can wrap it up finally.
All right. So that wraps up the very first episode of Chris and Reg. We're gonna be making more episodes in the future. Obviously not about Wild Rift. We only made the Wild Rift episode, because I am a Wild Rift YouTuber right now. So it would be a very interesting episode to have as the very first episodes. Our future episodes are gonna be on general subjects. We already have very interesting subjects for the future, which I'm not gonna reveal right now. But if you have anything, if there's anything that pops up in your mind, of course you can let us know in the comments, or you can even send DMs to me or Reg. Just tell us about it. Tell us about it, and we may make a whole episode about something that you suggested to us. So yeah, again, make sure you give this episode a like. It really supports the channel. Put down a comment if you want to, and yeah, that wraps it up. Thank you very much for watching,
Thank
and
you.
we will see
You
you
next time.
all in the next episode.
I don't know, maybe. And here's a sneak peek of what's gonna be the next
Oh,
topic. Open AI. It's an insanely interesting topic.
I love that.
But you have to subscribe for the next episode for that.
All
Thank you.
right. Bye bye.